What's up, guys? This is Kaz, the Elevateyourcraft, and welcome to episode number 16 of the vlog. And today's topic is arm wraps and the beast of a technique that it is. Now, as you can see in the background is a video of me doing a freestyle warm-up that took place probably around last summer. And I thought this is a perfect video for this because just within the first 10 seconds, I think I do 7 or 8 arm wraps and then continue to do them extensively throughout the video. And I thought it was also a great way to showcase the different ways you could use the arm wrap while also just giving you many different representations of it so you can use it as a supplement to what I'll discuss today. So what is the arm wrap? It's a transitional technique in which the rope is made to wrap around one arm, giving you the option to rotate the rope in the opposite direction and then unwrap said rope. The simple act of unwrapping and wrapping the rope opens up a great many doors in your training by allowing you to change the rotation direction of the rope without stopping, and also transition to other techniques. Now, these create a much greater variety and technical complexity in your rope work, which is great. Discovering arm wraps blew the doors wide open in my own training and allowed for a ton of creativity in how I approached my rope game. So I highly recommend taking the time to learn them and apply them in your own rope training. The first thing I want to point out in the video is the amount of ground that I actually cover. And it's not just jumping in one place, facing forward, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with. I do plenty of that myself. But arm wraps are a big part of what is allowing me to do multiple rotations, to move around, and create more challenges around balance, proprioception, and just a greater footprint overall. Now, are arm wraps necessary for that? No. But they definitely help facilitate those things. And they add a nice aesthetic, which is pretty good as well. Now, the second point I want to mention is hand and arm placement. Now, as you can see, when performing an arm wrap, one arm crosses over, bringing both to one side. However, they are in a staggered position, and this is crucial to the success of the overall technique. And this staggered position creates enough space for the rope to wrap around the arm that you're utilizing at that time. Now, I like to keep my arcs tight, so I don't put a lot of space in between the handles. I found a tighter arc gives me a little more control and allows me to achieve greater speed, but I encourage you to experiment and see what works for you. One trick that I used earlier on in my training is to place the tip of the handle of the inner hand 2 to 3 inches away from the wrist crease of the outer arm. This helped develop consistency by creating a point of reference. Now, there are many different technical considerations with the arm wrap, and my goal is not to get into too much here. I'm going to do an episode of the podcast dedicated to the arm wrap, so I'll get into a lot more there. But what I want to do with this vlog episode is hopefully get you excited about them and give you a glimpse into how they can be used in your own training, and hopefully get you started on them if you haven't used them at all in the past. Before arm wraps, training felt very fragmented, very start and stop to me. However, being able to access so many different techniques and tricks without stopping took everything to another level, which was very exciting and is still to this day very exciting, 2.5 years or so after I first took a glimpse of the arm wrap in action. So that's it for this episode, guys. Stay tuned for more on arm wraps, and be sure to check out the Facebook page, Elevate Your Craft, all one word. That's also the handle for the YouTube channel. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram under the EYCKAS handle, and the website is www.elevateyourcraft.net. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.